welcome to our Dungeons and Dragons game, Level Up Live. We're the Dicks in the Dark, and if you like Dungeons and Dragons content or whatever, smash that like button. Think about subscribing, sharing this stream, ring the bell, all that YouTube stuff, and alright. Anyway, Dungeons and Dragons. I'm DM Steve. You guys ready to play?
Ready
Ready to rock and roll.
We got Garrett, Dungeon Dan, Cameron with us today, playing some old school BX D&D. And last time, what did we do? Well, first we should probably get over to the game screen and get a vibe.
The last time weren't we in a convenience store last time?
No, it was a fast food restaurant, but
Well,
only
yeah.
you, Dan, only you.
That's right. That was only me.
These guys missed the tragedy at Charby's.
I was part of the
Well, no,
Charlie's tragedy.
Oh wait,
no. Cam was there. He was
you
there.
were. That's right.
Because he
That's
was
right.
in my
You
living
were
room.
I was the line cook.
the line cook. I totally forgot that looked very very similar to a character from
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah.
If that character from Aqua Teen Hunger Force had a baby with Ron Jeremy.
Ew.
Oh, he wouldn't be working as a line cook. That's
Yeah. I forgot that you were in the Charbies. The dreaded Charbies faded.
Yeah.
Garrett, I have a question for you about that. Because
Charbies?
Yeah. Because you appeared in the game.
Uh-huh.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah, he did.
jump on real quick and
Yep.
jump into the game?
Jump in real quick, just rolled a die and left. Yep. I forget what I was doing. I think I might have been at dinner.
That's funny.
I think I might have been at the dinner table, just opened it real quick and rolled a die.
That's good stuff. Good stuff. All right, 184 is our vibe.
Ooh.
That's all right. It's
Under
again,
half.
under half. Yeah. Be good. Maybe not too many critical misses this time. That's what this particular game has been known for. Just a refresher, Sarducci found some boots that belonged to John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt II, the party's thief that tumbled down into a bottomless pit. He found them in a shop. They tracked down the source of the boots. It's this dungeon. So they decided to go into the dungeon. And at first had a little bit of a hard time. But then after a couple tries, have really made it through quite a bit of the dungeon. And I guess everybody's not too far worse for the wear. What is everybody? Where are you guys in hit points?
Sarducci is 23 out of 30.
Okay, 23. What about Chuck
It would help if I have it actually open.
or Buster?
29 of 34.
Okay, 29.
Please. All right. I am somehow 49 of 49.
Oh,
I think things just can't hit me.
Famous last words.
Yeah, right. So, let's see. Last time, the very last thing that you did was you uncovered a secret, a little chamber in the floor that had this little plate, which has hammered into it some lettering and what looked to be some notes. Last time you thought that it might be connected to the room farther back down here, where this gold disc is attached to the wall. So you thought it might have something to do with that, but that's where we ended. So ahead of you, why am I? There we go. Ahead of you are stairs going up, and behind you, of course, is the rest of the dungeon. Now, there were, I think, maybe one other place that you know of that you hadn't completely gone explored all the way. So there's a door down here. Other than that, as far as what you've seen so far, I think that you have I think you've gone through every door that you have encountered other than that one that you know of. So that's basically where we are at the moment. Right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's see. And you had just fought like like shadow creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't need to
Yep, they
fight
were
him. We
dead.
kind of nuked the room.
Trounced them, just all in a day's work.
Did somebody lose
Ta-
strength last
Mm-hmm.
time?
Somebody did.
Let's see. I believe that was me. -2 strength from Ghost. I'm pretty sure until long rest.
You're not sure how long. It's I basically just told you to note it. I just wanted to make sure so that I can note it as well. I thought that that happened. Um, so okay, cool. All right. So you have you've uncovered the secret and taken a look at this kind of it's like a it's like a piece of copper, like metal with stuff pounded into it. And you can see again ahead of you, stairway up, behind you, the rest of the dungeon.
Do we want to go up the stairway first? Thoughts?
Um, sure. If we're here, we might as well.
All right.
Is Chuck gonna lead the way up the stairs?
Sure. I will go first.
Okay. You head up the stairs, and the stairway is not it's not too long. And not long after you start going up, by your torchlight, you can see that the stairs end in a door. As you approach the door, you see that it is large. It
And in
has.
charge.
And
It
in
is.
charge. Okay, so you go up the stairs, there's a door, you said? I'm trying to figure out how to
Yes. Yeah, there's a door.
do
It's
a
a
little.
large door. It is it's clearly a strong door. It has banded metal, and there is definitely a lock plate with a keyhole. It's very prominent. The keyhole is large.
All right. Well, I think we head back. I'm guessing that code we found might get us a key. I mean, the door's locked. I don't know what's going on.
Hmm. Let's see what kind of.
Well, actually, did anybody touch the door?
No.
Sarducci will go up to the door and he will first listen at the door.
Okay. So Sarducci and Buster both approach the door, kind of going around. The stairway is wide enough for you to kind of get around each other. The door is quite big. Sarducci listens at the door. He doesn't hear anything. Buster does a once over for danger. No danger. He doesn't find anything that seems to denote a trap.
Well, yeah, I guess we turn back.
So Sarducci checks the door, and it's clearly locked. Definitely locked. Doesn't budge. Um, but there is a keyhole. Heading back.
Yeah, I mean,
Putting
Yeah.
your dick in the
Buster.
keyhole.
Not. I'm too big
Anything?
for that. I'm going back down the stairs and let's see. I guess going this way. Going back to that one room where we fought the statue.
So yeah, you head back to the room where you fought the uh, the giant golem that yielded you a pretty sweet diamond. And so far, you haven't encountered anything. You feel like you've cleared the dungeon fairly well behind you, other than this door here.
Do a little fine traps again.
You you look around over there. Seems safe, as far as you can tell.
Actually, Sarducci
Mhm.
is going to walk back to here.
Walk back to. Okay.
He's going to look at this thing again.
Uh huh.
Is it something he can take with him?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, you grabbed it. I already said that you have that thing. It's a
Oh, oh, oh.
it's yeah. It's like it's like a little plate. It's like you can hold it in your hands.
Hey, you guys, come with me.
Okay.
We're gonna walk.
All right.
We're gonna walk here.
Okay. So you make your way back through the whispering room. If you recall, this big room right here has the whispering and the murals. And you walk back into the room with the golden disc. There is a 3-foot golden disc on this back wall, and it's bisected both horizontally and vertically by kind of two lines.
Hey, Chukka.
Yeah.
Hold this for me.
All right.
All right, so Sarduce is going to look at it. He's going to look at it and he's going to go, all right. He's going to put his hands on the top.
Okay.
Click, click.
Okay.
And he's going to put his hands on the bottom.
Yep.
Click, click.
Right.
He's going to go over to the... Does he know his left from his right? How smart is he? Is he that smart?
He's a priest.
Yeah, he knows. Okay, so he's going to go left.
He
He's
can't be
go...
that dumb, right?
He's going to go click left, click right, click left, click right.
Okay.
And then he's going to step back.
So when he finally clicks the last right, he hears a bell. Like everybody actually hears kind of a bell from really like nowhere, almost like from the center of the room. And it sounds like it just like plays a little tune. It goes do 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 do.
I was going to say,
And then
bump, 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 ba-da, 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 ba-da,
and
bump, bump, bump.
Sarducci steps back and he's like standing there, and as he's standing there, a key drops down into his hand. Like from nowhere. Like he's just like and he somehow he's just like standing there, and he's like it like drops right into his hand. It's
Okay.
a fairly large key.
I was really hoping that like his small Italian cousin
Yeah. Yeah.
would hop out from the from the door.
Wrong
It's a
wrong
me.
wrong company.
It's a me.
No. For this it would be Simon Belmont or you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look, it's a key.
hey, good job. I guess that fits in that door we found a little bit ago.
Probably
I think
doesn't.
no. What's the key made of? Is it made of gold?
It's not made of gold,
Because
it's made of
because
metal. It's like
I was gonna
steel,
say if the
probably.
key was made of gold, we'd be like, it's a key made of gold. Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go
yeah.
back. Let's leave.
No, the key is probably steel. It looks to be made of the same material, in fact, that the of the lock of the door that you just saw at the top of those stairs. In
we
fact.
sh- we should go back to the door where we left Chuck because he's still there, even though he was
Yeah.
holding the
Even though I
tablet
was
for
holding it there, I'm actually still at the door at the same time.
Yeah. So then are you just gonna you kind of stopped at this door over here, this in this circular room? Are you gonna wait on that?
Hmm.
You're just gonna say pause on that and go straight to the key door? I mean, you don't have you know I'm just asking because you walk past it, so obviously
I
you know
do like me a big key.
Steve's like, should I prepare the beholder now or
or
later?
later. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. When should I roll the surprise for the mind flare? No.
I vote go to the door with the key.
The key. You're ready
Mhm,
to
mhm.
get into it. You're like, screw this other place back here. This place, no going backwards, right?
Listen, we can go backwards if this big door over here with this nice key that we had to figure some shit out for,
Now, what if we
whatever.
get trapped in a cutscene as soon as we open the door, and then the door gets
Ah,
dropped behind us, and we can't go back without restarting or reloading from a past save?
True. Yeah, yeah. Like if that happened,
Yeah,
oof, rough.
that would be
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Well, then you take the cartridge out and you go.
Right? Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. So, you you make your way back to the stairway, walk up the stairs, and Sarducci has the key, right? So what do you do?
Sarducci takes the key and uses it to try to bang on the lock to break it. No. He sticks the key. Does the key look like it'll fit in the hole?
It
Ooh,
does.
we'll make it fit.
So Sarducci uses his immense knowledge of unlocking doors with keys and sticks the key into the hole.
Okay.
And and then wiggles the key till he figures out which way it's got to turn and then turns the
Wiggle
key.
it just a little bit. No. All right.
No.
So yeah.
No. No.
So Sardici puts the key in, turns it. There's a satisfying click as the door unlocks, and it
Acid rains
pushes.
down and kills everybody.
And obviously you're standing on a stairway, so it pushes forward. It opens away from you.
Hmm.
Open the door.
Hmm.
When you open the door,
We
ahead
get
of
on the
you,
floor.
you see a 20-foot
Dinosaur.
foot hallway, but it's unusual looking because it's red. Like
As
the,
in,
the floor, the ceiling, the walls, the hallway, it's red. Almost like
so
somebody just painted the stone red.
that's what I was gonna ask. Is like natural stone red, or is it like
It
red,
it's
like
red. It's really red.
somebody
Yeah.
dyed the stone red?
Yeah, it almost looks like somebody dyed the stone red. The hallway is
with the
about 20
blood with the blood of the enemy.
yes. The hallway is about 20 feet long. You might have to I don't know, we're like we ran out of map. Hang on. Actually,
Yeah,
hang on.
I'm wait, can you actually just expand the map?
I That's what I was just about to say. I can probably expand the map for you guys. Let's see what I can do here.
If not, I'm just gonna do a little bit of said 20 feet, huh?
I'd have to. Oh, of course, it expanded it down, but I can. That's okay. Start
Drag
sharing
everything
too.
down.
Yeah, yeah. Everything and just pull it all down. Yeah. Except for you guys in this
Nice.
thing here.
Eh,
We got some stairs left up there, but
There we go.
there we go. All right. Okay. Good times. That's one of the things good. One of the good things about Roll 20 is that you can add paper, things like that.
Yeah, it
It's
is
neat.
nice.
So, yeah. So 20-foot hallway. It's bright red. There is a door in the center of the hallway on the left. There is what looks like a, a hole or an archway just a little bit further than that door on the right, and the hallway ends in a door. There's also this sound of it almost sounds like rushing air.
Okay. This seems pretty sus to Buster, so he's gonna take a look around.
Yeah. Buster steps into the hallway, kind of takes a look around. He looks at the stone craft. The stone is definitely not naturally red. Somebody made it red. He's not really sure how, but he's not really sure he wants to know how necessarily. As far as secret doors, he doesn't find any, but he doesn't find any abnormalities, any like stonework traps or anything like that in the hallway. As
Okay.
he goes further in the hallway, though, he can tell that the sound is coming from this opening up here on the right. In fact, as he kind of approaches that opening, he can kind of hear a like a whooshing like noise. But he doesn't feel any like wind or air. It's weird. Also, this hallway is a little bit colder than everywhere else. What
How
is
wide?
everyone else doing?
How wide is the hallway?
It's maybe about 8 feet wide. It's a pretty wide hallway.
While Buster is looking at the opening,
Hmm.
Sarducci is going to check out this door here.
The door to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's he doing? He's just looking it over.
So he's gonna do one of these.
Okay. Looks it
Not
over to
very well. Not
yeah.
very well, but he's gonna do one of those.
Looks it over to see if he can find anything dangerous looking, any traps, but doesn't really see anything out of the ordinary. The door looks like an ordinary door. Pretty much looks like most of the other doors in this dungeon, apart from the weird big one that you just went through.
I was gonna say, is there a keyhole on this door?
This door does not have a keyhole. This door looks like it probably just pushes open.
And Sarducci's gonna do that. He's just gonna push it open. He's just gonna give it a shove.
All right. So, oh, what is Chuck doing, by the way, when all this is going on? Just so that I have a reference.
Chuck is a little freaked out by the hallway, but he's just standing close to these two, but essentially in between Buster and Sarducci.
Okay, so he's just kind of hanging out.
Buster's going to go up and look through the archway.
Okay. All right. So, two things are kind of happening right around the same time. First, Sarducci, he pushes open the door. When he pushes open the door, inside, by the light of, Chuck's kind of roughly behind him, so the light of Chuck's torch is shining into the room a little bit. You can see the room is maybe about a 20 by 20 room. The walls look like they're covered with some sort of tapestries, and you can smell the strong smell of incense kind of wafting out of the room. When you look inside, you realize that while Chuck's light is kind of only partially entering the room, as the light hits the tapestries on one side, on one wall, it kind of almost reflects around to the other tapestries, and they almost look like they're moving.
Hmm.
Uh, on the other side, Buster Cherry walks up to this archway over here, and as you approach it, as you get closer, the sound, that rushing sound, gets louder and louder. Um, until as you're right at the edge of it, you realize why you don't feel any air. It's because it's a sucking sound.
Oh, baby.
And there's almost like a vacuum effect from this this opening here. Not only that, but when you because you can kind of see it, as you're coming up close to it before you pass it, because nobody's gone past that point yet. As you get up close to it, you can kind of see it's not like a regular hallway. It's circular and it goes up.
What the fuck?
So it's like a circular opening, and then it like goes up like a tube almost, and there's like a sucking sound. And the opening is maybe about 5 foot around.
We about to go up a green pipe and just
Hmm.
Bloop 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 bloop.
Hmm.
Ah, I don't like the feel of this.
yeah, this is all very strange. I, I don't know what to think.
Maybe we should go into this room first, with the glowing tapestries.
Well, you lead away.
Sarducci will step into the room.
Sarducci steps into the room with Chuck and Buster behind him. Buster, by the way, your strength is finally starting to return to you, so you're starting to feel like a little bit normal again.
Okay.
So go ahead and take that penalty. Your strength is returned.
Was it 2 or 3? Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
It was 5. It was 5. It
I
was
think it was
5.
actually 10. 10 got back, by the way. Okay.
So Sarducci enters the chamber with all of these banners and tapestries. As Chuck follows him into the room, the torchlight dances around the tapestries. And it almost looks like the subjects are moving, like in a weird movie. The
What the hell's a
paintings,
movie?
the
Wow,
pictures are
man, dude,
kind of moving.
that was the best. That was really the best. The best description ever. They look like they're moving
Like in a
in a
movie.
movie. Shit, dude.
Whoa!
Damn.
Check it out.
That's like, God, that's like Oscar worthy. I'm telling you.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry.
Damn. What was that? Oh,
That
dog.
Yep.
That sounds like somebody,
It's
that
like,
What's
sounds
the
what
like
dog
somebody's
doing?
dog is very excited.
doggo? Yes. No, so they're, animated
Huh.
in a
Like an
sense.
anime?
Like an
Yes,
anime.
like an anime, like an anime movie.
Whoa. Check it out.
Fuck.
It's
Um,
it's Goku, man. Look at him.
DM Steve. Yeah. Yes. Oh gosh. Um. Yeah. So yeah, they're kind of moving. The incense smell is strong. It's almost
So
like it's almost like the things on the banners are alive.
so what
What do they depict?
yeah, what kind of pictures are they?
Uh
Well, it's initiative, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
some of the
That's that's
images.
how that's
They
how
look like
alive they
they're
are.
attacking us.
They're so alive. It's goddamn initiative.
They're so alive that that some of the images begin to swirl off of the banners, and they uh, you see there is a
Oh no. Oh no. Here it comes.
there's a mounted. Oh, those are great, guys. This is
Oh yeah.
gonna be awesome. Um, there's a mounted knight with a lance that quite literally gallops off of the banner and
So it's a full horse?
charges.
It's like a
Huh?
full horse? It's
A
like a
full
full horse?
horse. What? Yes, a horse.
Is he coming full horse?
They're about to get
He's,
trampled by a fucking
yeah,
tapestry.
yeah, and charges towards the party. Fucking shit. Not. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Did he get a 1?
Yes. This shit already. First.
As it leaps out of the tapestry, it fucking trips and just slaps right in the face.
It trips and it jumps into the tapestry on the other side of the wall.
I don't even know. Gosh. How am I supposed to. Fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck you, Dice. Seriously. Hang on, let me see what this. Okay. All right. Okay. So the thing that this phantom of a horse and rider literally jump off the tapestry. As they jump off the tapestry, the horse fails to find its spectral footing and and kind of tumbles forward. The rider kind of tumbles off of his horse, full plate, clanging, kind of echoing in the room in front of you. So basically, the guy is now laid down directly in front of the party. The horse is like struggling to get up. Uh, they still don't even seem totally solid though. And you know, it's Buster and Chuck. Go ahead.
All right. This seems
I can't believe this shit.
pretty fucking magical. So Buster's gonna put away his shield and get out his nice battle axe. And
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that is my turn, other than moving into the room, of course. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. And
Well, my sword's already magical, so I'm just swinging it. Uh, probably just the closest thing.
bing, bing, bang. Well, that's a hit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So you bring your sword down upon the spectral knight, and it does seem to make contact and to do real damage to this unreal opponent.
Hey.
And then it is Saduchi.
Yeah, Sarducci's gonna. The dude's like laying down in front of him. So, yeah.
Doing that ping.
No mercy.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
All right. Yeah. So that is also a hit, and that means it is initiative again. I can't even believe. No, first.
Hey.
Oh God.
Again.
Oh, initiative.
Get that Buster with the 0 to round it out.
Nope,
Oh
nope,
No,
no!
Not that
no,
time,
no.
bitch.
No!
Nope. Buster's gonna take. Buster's gonna take this up the ass. He's
Well,
Wait,
hold on a
what?
minute.
I don't think. I
Buster's
think.
doing what now?
What? I don't, that was
Hmm.
totally inappropriate, uncalled for.
It's in the dark, everyone.
Yeah, I'm not
Yep.
sure what's going on there, but yes. So, yeah, looks like Buster's up.
Buster is doing that ping. Whatever the hell that roll was. Good enough, I think.
It looks like it's actually on. It looks like it's literally on the edge of 12 and 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. It is a hit though, and let's see. And with that, in fact, however ridiculous, the spectral knight, Buster just slams down his battle axe on this guy, hits him right in the chest. The guy is still struggling to try and get up, and just kind of goes poof, and his spectral horse disappears as well. Unfortunately, while all that is happening, uh, on the other side of the room, so that was kind of like from the left side of the room. From the right side of the room, you realize that there are now what appear what appears to be uh, two savages chasing an owl bear. The owl bear leaps out of the tapestry, and it
Holy
appears that
shit.
the two savages are getting ready to leap out right from behind him. Fortunately, uh, it's your guys' turn, so uh, Chuck Testa is up.
And it looked like these savages were chasing the bear, trying to attack the bear.
Yeah, well, they're basically, well, like the essentially the scene is this: the tapestry is there. The tapestry is of two guys chasing an owlbear. But when the tapestry kind of came alive, the owlbear leaped from the tapestry and became real. And it looks like, and it's kind of coming for, again, it's headed for your party because you're kind of standing right in the middle of the room. And the two
Gotcha.
savages look like they're getting ready to leap off. I'm gonna get canceled because I just called someone two savages, so that's not
I mean, they
very
might be
PC.
savages. I mean,
They
That's
could
they
be.
are,
true.
right?
They might
Could
be
be
actual.
savages.
They're
Like
they're fucking
actual savages.
savage. Yeah, right.
They
So
could. They're. Hey, one of them could be Randy.
it's
Randy Savage.
true. That's
Yeah.
true. That's
One of
true.
them
That's what I
could.
was
One of
And
them
one
imagining.
of
could
them
be
could be
named
his
Randy.
wife.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
know. Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, so
He's
there is
gotta step into a Slim Jim.
basically what I'm trying to say is there's an owlbear
Yeah. A
in
little bit of
Yeah.
owlbear action.
Hit the
in
owlbear.
front of you.
Okay.
What
Well,
a nice owlbear. All right, I guess.
Charm the owlbear.
Yep.
Make him our
Chuck is
friend.
going to charm the owlbear with a sword.
That's it.
Yeah, you can
charm it with a sword.
you can do that. That is indeed
Yeah.
a hit.
Yeah. Sarducci's also gonna charm the owlbear with his Morning Star.
Excellent.
Not so much though. Not as much as
Not
Chuck
strumming.
Yeah, that's not a hit. Chuck definitely hit the owlbear though. He slashed it good. Sarducci gave it a try. And he whiffed big. And now it's initiative. And now the two savages who have spears have also leapt out of the tapestry. Hmm.
Sorry, I was looking at spells.
He's okay. Though you have a better initiative this round. The owlbear has a much better initiative than that. And it leaps forward. Who does it go for? It leaps forward and attacks Buster Cherry
No. Buster
with
Cherry.
2 claws. Uh,
AC 5.
yikes. Huh?
AC 5, by the way, because I don't have my shield on.
Yeah, 2 claws. Hits with 1. And the claw rips across you. 5 damage from that. And then it beaks towards Chuck Testa, but it misses him with its horrible bowel beak. And Sarducci and Chuck are up.
Sarducci casts.
An owlbear is not a person. As much as much
As
as
much as you
as
want it
much
to be.
as much as you want the owlbear to be a person, and as much as they might say that owlbear are people now, I have to tell you, Dan, owlbears not people. Yeah, did
But
you see
there,
this
but
little
there,
thing right
but
here?
but but there's Mr. and Mrs. Savage that are behind them too.
Ah, that's true. Okay, well that makes sense. So you're trying to hold the people then, not
Yeah,
the bear.
yeah. I mean,
All
this
right.
is something. It's like let's not try to fight everybody at once. Let's try to hold some. Let's try to let's try to you know let's try to hold some people.
The two are in fact held. So the two guys behind the owlbear, they've got their spears up. They freeze in place. So the spell is successful in that regard. Um, and
It's Chuck.
it's
Me.
Chuck.
What's up, Chuck?
Then yeah, I'm just gonna stick on the owlbear.
Oh
Oh!
no!
Yikes.
Can't get away from it. Cursed.
Nope.
Chuck. He goes to swing at the owlbear, and the owlbear moves in such a way that he doesn't strike it with the blade of his sword. He kind of strikes it in the side with the flat of his sword. And when he does it, the big pommel of your sword knocks back and like knocks you right in the forehead. And you're seeing stars for a minute. Doesn't knock you onto your feet, but it definitely knocks you for a bit of a loop. And Buster.
All right. Buster, he's seeing this owl bear, and it needs to go down. And
It's time to get down. It's time to get
trying
down.
his darndest.
Yeah. He slashes into the owlbear, uh, doing a bit of damage. The owlbear not looking very happy about that. And it decides to once again slap back at Buster.
Oh no.
It misses with fuck, what did I just do? I rolled the dice on my keyboard and it just
Oh.
I don't know what just happened. Oh, I see what just happened. Hang on. Damn it. Missed with the first
I
attack.
opened up my secret stash of corn.
No, I just it's somehow it made me rejoin roll 20 as a player. Messed up all my stuff. All right, here we go. With that second slash with a claw, 3 damage to Buster Cherry. This time, it it rages its beak at Sarducci. Its massive beak tears into Sarducci. Ouch! Oh fuck! 8 damage.
Oh!
Dang! This owlbear is tearing you up. It's not even real.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mental damage going
Mm.
crazy.
Hell yeah. And that means initiative.
Look at Buster.
Buster came. He saw. He conquered.
He's
He came again.
he's doing well tonight. Oh show. And he's ready to go.
Yeah.
So what's he doing?
And he's pissed at this owlbear. That's for sure. He is
Ooh,
real unhappy.
another good chunk taken out of this owlbear. This owlbear not looking the best at the moment. Chuck Testa, go ahead and roll a saving throw versus paralyzed poison to see if you can come out of your
Poison or paralysis?
or yeah paralysis.
Paralysis.
That's what
Okay.
that's what I want you to roll on. All right, you shake it off. You're ready to go, ready to mingle.
All right. I just briefly look at my sword and do a fancy little swirl, overhead strike.
And with that, you cleave the skull of the not owlbear in twain. And when the owlbear disappears, the savages also disappear.
Oh, 2-for-1 special.
Yeah. And now you stand, just the three of you, alone in the room. The tapestries seem to have settled down for now.
Are the images back in the tapestry?
The ones that attacked you are not. Those
Okay.
tapestries now are missing those
They still
combatants.
look like nice tapestries, though.
Yeah. There's some nice tapestries in here.
Buster, he's rolling those up, sticking them in the pack.
I mean, all right. So Buster takes a little bit of time to grab some tapestries, see what he can find, and so
To
he's pulling some
Also,
tapestries off the wall.
yeah, Sarducci's not very good at that.
reads.
Okay, Sarducci's looking for secret doors. Checking the room is
Where is the incense coming from?
you're not sure. It's just a heavy smell in here, but it's not particularly coming from anywhere. Is Chuck doing anything while these guys are stealing tapestries and checking the room?
I just want to like touch a tapestry, just like either poke it with my sword or just like touch a tapestry.
Okay.
Pretty
Chuck
much that.
falls into a tapestry and we can never get him out.
Yeah, it seems to nothing special at this moment. I mean, in fact, you see Buster's just pulling him down and rolling him up, sticking him in his pack. In fact, as Buster is doing that, you pull off his tapestry, and behind that tapestry, looks like the wall is weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really,
Well, let's ignore it. It's just a weird wall.
just a
We don't
weird
need
wall.
we don't need to know
Let's
anything
see.
about this wall.
Do I have to do some rolls and shit? Oh, shit.
You don't
Oh,
have
wait,
to
that's
do
bad.
some rolls. You already kind of discovered that it's pretty obvious once the tapestry is moved that there's an oddity with this wall.
Okay. Um, what about the wall? I'm gonna touch around, feel around.
You start messing with it, and you realize that you can pull out some stone blocks from the wall, and inside uh, there is a bag.
Dub. What's
Oh,
in the
wait a
bag?
minute. Are you
Is that it?
sure? Are you sure we have to pull them out? Are you sure that we don't have to use something to like fire at these stones and knock them out?
you need a you need to wear a spacesuit and have a tennis racket. Actually, um, you like pull the blocks out. And there's just a bag there. There's like just in this like opening when
I'm gonna look in the bag.
you pull the bag out and you look in the bag. Something about it. The bag looks deep.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Turn it inside out.
I'm gonna
Jump in
reach
it.
in the bag and see what. Feel around a little bit.
You like reach in the bag and you realize that your arm goes into the bag further than there is bag.
Oh my god.
Could this be one of the legendary bags of holding? You
No.
reach around and you don't feel much.
He
Uh,
falls into the bag and finds John and is now falling with John
yes,
inside the
You know,
exactly.
you joke, but I was legitimately thinking about getting in the bag.
it's too small for a person to fit through,
Ah.
unfortunately. But as you're reaching around, you actually almost cut yourself. The only thing currently in the bag, you pull it out, and there is a jeweled dagger.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Does it does it look perhaps of the magical variety?
It looks ceremonial at the least, but it definitely looks like it's worth a good bit of money, if nothing else.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, I assume, just in case if no one else was paying attention, he's like, "Oh, I found this fucking bag, and it's like a magic
That
trick."
dagger. Was it meant for me? Because I was meant for it?
This is
Because
my
it's
What?
dagger.
jeweled? Because it's jeweled?
Oh, jeweled. No,
Oh, you
no,
were making a
a jewel
hmm
song reference.
hmm
Yeah, weird. So yes, you collect as many of the tapestries as you're able to fit in your bag. You're not able to fit all of
Actually,
them.
I was gonna say, why don't you just stick them in that goddamn bag of holding?
Oh
Oh,
yeah, yeah. Well,
yeah,
that's
now
true.
now that I've got this, how many
I
tapestries
mean,
am I pulling off the wall
I
here?
mean, technically you can put pretty much all of the tapestries
I
into this
mean,
bag. You can just
really?
I,
stuff the bag full of even though the
Well,
bag is like, I mean, it's like, the size of a grocery bag, maybe a little bit bigger than that, but it's not like a huge bag. But yeah, you could stuff it, like if you roll them up, you're
yeah.
able to stuff all of them. The room is now bare.
How many tapestries did I?
Let's see. How many tapestries in this room? We'll say 14.
Jesus Christ.
14. Jesus.
14 tapestries.
Oh my god.
well,
If nothing else, Buster Cherry is making out like a
Oh
bandit.
yeah. This is
hmm
this is the job that, every Buster Cherry dreams of. The once in a lifetime job. I'm gonna drink until I die.
It really is. Really is. Oh man.
All
Well,
right. Well,
okay. So so yeah, the room you've cleared this room out, and it's pretty clear to you that there's unless there's super duper secret, there's probably nothing else in this room.
all right. Well, lead on, gents, to more treasure.
Okay,
At this
so
point, Cameron's like, screw John. I don't need
yeah,
John.
yeah, Buster Cherry's the new ticket, man. He's the new hotness. Hell yeah. All right, so do you leave the room and re-enter the hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the hallway, of course, there's still that rushing sound coming from this opening, and there is,
I
of
like how
course,
Chuck is just still on the steps, way in the back.
still a door here at the end of the hallway that no one has gone to yet, because you haven't actually walked past the suction hole.
Now let
Yeah.
me ask you this: was Buster standing in front of the suction hole?
No shot. I was hearing some stuff. I was peering around the corner.
Yeah, I mean, basically Buster got to like right about here, like right up to the edge of it.
Okay, so
He's
so nobody's
but
actually walked in front of the
no, no,
sucking
no, no,
hole.
no. Nobody's actually
Oh,
walked
fuck.
in front of. He's kind of walked right to the edge just see. That's because there's this sound, and like I said, there's no wind. But then when you get up to it, it's like, oh, okay, you can kind of feel the suction a little bit. So
Yeah. So, does anyone want to try stepping in front of it? Okay.
Maybe we should
Sure.
take one of your tapestries and throw it in front of the hole to see what happens.
You get your grubby hands off my tapestries. All right. Well, Chuck? Did you say that you were gonna do?
Sure.
All right, Chuck. My man. Does Chuck get sucked into oblivion?
all right.
I walk in
So
front of it and look directly into the hole.
so Chuck, he ain't scared. He walks right on up, looks right into the hole, and
Sounds like the worst colonoscopy of all time.
there is an incredibly powerful suction that means to suck you up into this hole. Chuck, he is a he's a he's a big guy, right? You know, there's a lot of mass to Chuck. He's a big dude. So go ahead and assuming that Chuck does not want to be immediately sucked up into the hole, go ahead and roll a strength check to stabilize yourself from being sucked
to
into
not
the hole.
roll
To
a
not
strength check so you don't get sucked.
correct.
All right.
Now, assuming you just want to get sucked up, you don't have to roll the strength check. You can just be sucked up. But
Oh,
Oh
Well-
no!
He's getting sucked.
Oh man,
so,
he's
Hi,
getting
Chuck.
God, he's getting sucked hard.
so here's what happens. So Chuck
boy.
walks up in front of the hole, kind of steals himself, but then Sarducci and Buster notice that Chuck just all of a sudden just he stands in front of the hole and just kind of goes, a look of panic crosses his face for just a second as he goes now I know Dan's gonna know what I'm talking about.
Oh God.
I feel like you guys are gonna know. I don't even know if they do this anymore, but they used to. On television, every night, they used to have lottery numbers. Right? They would pick the lottery numbers.
Right.
They
Okay.
still do that.
And they had this
No,
like
they still-
thing where
they
like
still do it.
like when they were like balls and the
Mhm.
balls would be like flying around in this thing and then they'd go and the balls would get like sucked up into the tube,
and
right?
then yeah, I know what
And
you're
then the
talking
guy
about.
would like take the ball and like
Yep.
read the, to kind of turn it around and read the ball. So like,
They have the same thing at bingo.
yeah. So
Mhm.
so so kind of imagine that for for Chuck getting like sucked into the tube. He just kind of goes.
I'm imagining Augustus Gloop and
Yeah.
Charles Chocolate Factory.
Yeah. That's also a pretty accurate, pretty good. So yeah, Chuck gets sucked up, and yeah,
God.
he's he's no longer in the red hallway. Obviously.
How quick does it happen?
I mean, for Chuck, there was a little bit of a pause because again, he's kind of a big guy, and like it was clear that he thought he could just stand there and resist the suction. But again, he kind of like stood there for like a split second, and then you saw the look across his face as he realized, like, oh crap, I'm not like I'm, I'm done, and just goes. So a second, maybe. It was pretty quick.
Oh my god.
I rolled that to see if Sarducci had the wisdom to not try to grab for Chuck, and he does.
Okay, to not try and grab him. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah.
Because if I failed, I am not wise enough to realize that if I grab Chuck,
Right.
Okay, so how do we get out of this?
so there's two ways we can do this. We can wait a year and find something at Chuck's in a shop 100 miles away. We can decide to get sucked. Or we can go back to the door in the rounder room and try that.
Like hell, I'm getting sucked.
I can
What if
tell you. I can
Probably
tell.
the first time a dwarf has ever said that phrase.
anyone?
I can tell you that you think you can hear Chuck.
Wait, hold on.
Like there's the
Chuck?
sucking noise, but you think you can hear him. Like you think you can hear him like kind of oh! as he gets sucked with
Wait a minute,
severe force.
And I'm just
Is-
still
is
just
it-
traveling through the tube somewhere.
Is it getting further away?
Well, it only goes for a second. So if you're not going to immediately go in, I guess I have to just describe for Chuck what's going on for him. So Chuck goes up this tube. He's not sure how long. He's not sure how long the tube actually was, but it doesn't take long for him to emerge into a perfectly sphere room. He's kind of just deposited into this room where he kind of just slides down the wall, and it's like a perfect sphere. And when he gets in there, as he's sliding down, the squeal that it makes when it slides down is like echoing all over the walls. It's like the sphere is creating this weird echo effect that is like really messing with you. And every little noise like echoes in this like sphere. And the thing that you came from, it's a great big sphere too. It's like 30 foot. And the hole that you came from is like halfway up the wall. But it's like a perfect sphere. Also, you think that there is a pedestal in the middle of the sphere, like in the middle.
And there's nothing else. It's just a completely empty sphere, and then there's a pedestal in the middle.
Yeah, but the pedestal is not coming up from the bottom.
Dude,
It's like
stop making that motion. That pedestal, it's coming up from the bottom.
from your vantage point, the pedestal looks like you're viewing it from the top. If that makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, then
No.
Nope.
it looks like you've slid down and you're kind of at the bottom of this sphere. And you
Uh-huh.
look up and you see what looks like the top rounded part of like a pedestal that I, I guess looks like it's connected to the top, but you're not sure that it is. And the noise is crazy.
I'll walk up to this pedestal or under it, and I mean it's close enough I could touch it if I walk to the middle.
No, because the thing is, it's in the middle of the sphere.
Oh, in the very middle. Okay.
Yes, in the very center of the sphere, which is like 30 foot. So even if you stood up, you couldn't quite.
Uh, well, let's see how this goes. I throw an axe at it.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh my god.
um. Uh, uh, um.
An
Huh.
automatic hit.
Let's see here.
Meanwhile, while that's happening,
Yeah.
oh god.
So, actually, I'll tell you what happens, because guys, Chuck takes his axe out. He hurls his axe as hard as he can, hits this pedestal directly in the center. The pedestal explodes. The entire room seems to kind of shatter, and Chuck gets sucked back up into the tube and spit
The
right back out into
fuck?
the hallway.
What?
What the hell happened to you?
Um, maybe we just move on and forget about that.
Does is the sucking gone now? Is it like blowing instead?
The sucking is gone. It's not blowing, it's just now there's just a hole.
There's no more sucking. There's no
There's
more
no more
blowing.
sucking. The sucking is ended.
Yep. Nobody sucks Chuck and gets away with it.
All right. Well, just
So
gonna disregard that.
what what was in there?
It was just a big, empty, round room. There was a pillar, or yeah, it looked like a pillar on the ceiling. I hit it, and I got back here somehow.
Somehow that
All
makes
right
sense.
then.
I guess we go for the door.
Yeah. Let's do the store.
All right.
Buster goes over to the door. He does his typical shenanigans. Bang. What? Just do them all. Why not?
Everything. All of the above. All right, let's see what we got here.
Did he
So,
get his hand axe back? Did he get the hand axe back?
oh,
It
the
gets
axe.
it gets sucked out behind him and wails him in the head.
I'm gonna say the axe probably just after he gets ejected out of the tube, the axe just kind of slides out and like plops out of the tube.
Hey, nice.
So Buster goes up to this door here. He checks around, he checks for traps, checks for, everything, takes a good listen, and no traps, nothing weird like that. However, when he puts his door when he puts his ear up to the door to take a listen, the door is very cold.
Ooh. What is it made of?
It's
Stone?
made of wood and banded metal. It's like
Okay.
it's like the rest of the doors in this dungeon. But it's just really cold. It's cooler down here anyway, but this door is really cold. Almost like, you know, almost icy, like unusually cold.
Sweet, but Jesus, the store's cold. Okay, let me take a looky here of my equipment. Okay, nothing too interesting. I'm gonna try to open the door.
Okay. Buster goes to open the door, but this door seems to be locked. It seems to be stuck.
Let's see. Is there any indication of a lock or anything, or is it just jammed?
There is a lock plate, so it could be locked. It also could just be jammed. You're not sure.
Does the key that I have look like it fits the lock?
No, the key that you had was a lot bigger than the one that would fit this door.
All right, I'm gonna bust it out. I'm going to use my scroll of portals on the door.
Okay. How does that work specifically? Is there did I
Twice per day will create a pass wall effect in a surface that is placed on it is placed on for 3 turns.
Okay. So, yeah, that definitely works then. So Buster, do you tell the others what you're going to do before you do it?
Nah. I'm assuming they're just watching me and they'll see.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess everybody's just kind of standing back watching him. So, Buster takes the scroll, places it on the door, and then the scroll activates. The door basically disappears. And beyond the door, you can see a long, dark chamber. When the door disappears, a rush of cold air and acrid and strange smells rush out of this chamber. Inside, you can see several what appear to be some sort of sarcophaguses leading all the way up on both sides, leading all the way up to a raised dais at the end. You can see a robed figure in tattered robes. There's strange chanting, and beyond, on the back wall, you see a vat, a giant glass vat. Inside, suspended in something liquid, maybe, you see several bodies, one of which you immediately recognize as John.
Holy shit.
As soon as this happens, the robed figure looks up, crazy body motions, screeches, points, and
All right, let me draw out the room real quick. What did you say? I'm gonna have to.
Oh, Chuck.
oh, Chuck. So the room.
The room.
So basically, the room is about 30 feet deep, probably about 20 feet wide. There are 10 sarcophaguses, 5 on each side, and there's kind of a space in between, so they're kind of like you know the feet of the sarcophagus pointed towards the center, and then at the very back of the room there's kind of a raised section, some stairs that go up to a raised section, and that's where the robed figure is. Up at up there, he seems to be. There's also the vat with the bodies in it. John, all that jazz. So yes, that's what you
All
see.
right. I'm charging in.
Well, you got to roll initiative.
I'm charging. Let's see. I ain't charging in.
Charging in
I'm
eventually.
charging in after everybody else. All
Charging
right.
in as fast as my little legs will take me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stubby little legs will take you. All right, well, Chuck's charging in though. Maybe, I don't know. What is Chuck doing? He is.
Oh yeah, he's screaming and charging in. He
Alright.
doesn't like people gesticulating at him wildly. How far away is that? Is that right? That it's 30 feet? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Just like-
about about 20, 25 feet or so to get to the guy.
I don't like being gesticulated at after I've been sucked
Yeah.
alone.
How dare you
Yeah,
gesticulate at us?
Ew.
I actually don't see movement on here. I'm assuming I can move 30 feet and attack. Oh, wait.
Yeah, you can. You
Oh.
got it.
Yeah, I can do 40 feet and attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can do 40 feet and attack, man.
Yeah, I'm charging this guy and attacking.
Woo. Ooh. So you charge up to him, swing your sword, and take a bite out of flesh, or maybe not flesh, maybe withered and rotted flesh, but you certainly made an impact. He screeches at you. He doesn't look alive. And with that, he makes a gesture, and on this side of the room, so the left side of the room, basically, from your vantage point, all of the sarcophaguses burst open, and these undead creatures begin to crawl out, former men, and that was his turn, and Sorducci is up.
Sarduchin.
Well,
I'm
alrighty, Rooney then.
I
Hang
am
on, let me look
Sarduchin
at.
at this point.
You are Sarduchin. Let me look at my table here. What level are you?
He
7?
is 7, yes.
7. Well, good boy, cause like as soon as Sarducci's just like, and all 5 of those things just go and just explode into ash and bone, and they're all gone. So
Sarducci looks at the guy and goes,
You fucked up.
"That
You
no,
fucked up.
no, that's the way he does it. That's the way he does the move for the turn undead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, a hell of a turn.
Yes.
Okay. Seeing that, Buster is invigorated. Charge forward. And pull out his battle axe because he is actually. Hold on a second. Let me see what kind of spells I'm rocking with. I almost forgot I was a cleric.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Uh, actually, yeah. For now, I'll just charge right on in. Pull out the battle axe.
All right. I charge in, pull out the axe.
I'm gonna axe him a question.
Axe this motherfucker question.
And initiative, right?
No.
No.
No,
You got to roll your attack and damage.
it's your attack.
But I was pulling out. No, I had my shield out, and then I switched to my battle.
You're switching weapons. I
Yeah,
gotcha. Okay. Well, then initiative
to-
is accurate.
Basically, whenever I'm out of combat, I put back on the shield just in case. If
I
get,
see.
out of nowhere.
Yeah. Makes sense. Chook.
Uh,
Oh.
Oh.
Chuck Testa.
Nope. Chuck test.
Nope.
Leroy Jenkins.
No. No. All right. Everybody make a saving throw versus spell.
No.
No, I don't think I will.
No. No.
I think I'll fail.
Oh,
actually.
Oh
damn.
no.
I mean, mine was a
Oh,
1.
no. Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
Oh, wait.
Okay, here we go.
For
Okay,
yours
where
was
are
a
we?
1. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Alright. Ooh.
Rock.
3, 2, 1.
Hey.
Ah!
Oh, the classic.
Ah!
So the guy shrieks and kind of for a second becomes larger than life. Chuck Testa looks at that, for a second thinks about fighting, but then goes, nope, and books it as fast as he can out of the room. He is terrified. Buster Cherry doesn't even take a second. Buster Cherry nearly drops a load in his pants. And also beelines out of the room, both running right past Sarducci. These guys are just not stopping, do not pass go, do not collect $200. They have left the building.
But
Sarducci, on the other
got
hand,
got
has
a
an
20.
iron will. Right? Sarducci is not afraid at all. So, Sarducci not being afraid, he swings his staff and embarrassingly does not hit. while his friends it doesn't seem like they're coming back anytime soon, by the way. Uh and so
God damn it.
well, before you do anything, the guy. Oh wait,
Well,
yeah,
no, he went.
that's right. He went. You're right.
It-
You're right. You're right. I'm
He
dumb.
scared
Because
the
he
shit
said,
out of us, and he gets a turn.
Yeah,
We're
and he gets a
fucked.
turn. Yeah, totally fucked. Um, so you and he both failed miserably with the
Go at the
one
same time?
initiative. So you both go at the same time.
God damn it.
You ain't doing
That
shit.
damn dice.
So you whiff big again. Um, go make a wisdom check.
Yeah, I'm pretty wise on this.
You're not hitting, though. You're pretty sure that your staff isn't gonna do anything to this guy, cause
Okay.
he's not alive. I mean,
Okay.
it'll hit him like but he's already withered. So more
Mhm.
withering likely not gonna affect this guy. He is very withered already. So like if you hit him with
Okay.
this, you kind of come to the realization of like, well, it'll be like hitting him with the staff, but the withering part likely not gonna do anything.
Okay.
So just a heads up. Um and then he makes a shrieking sound, and then the sarcophagi on the other side of the room burst open, and undead begin to uh, crawl from that. And
Okay.
now it's initiative again. Now Buster Cherry and Chuck Testa obviously still running. At this, mm, they're pretty afraid, so they're likely running for like out for the exit at this point. Um, and Sorducci amazingly is up.
Mm-mm.
Eh, yeah,
Like,
okay, once again on
It's
the
like,
other side.
it's like, He just kind of looks at him and goes, and then he goes to that guy.
They they all poof out in that way. And then mm, he tries to grab Sarducci. You can see his hand is kind of glowing with a spectral eeriness. He almost grabs you. I mean, his like fingertips and you can feel the cold chill of his touch. And it is initiative again.
For everyone?
Um, just to let you guys know that unfortunately in this version, fear lasts 2 turns. So you guys are out for 20 minutes. Like it's
Oh, so
likely that you will
we're
actually
fucked.
run to the to the to like the thing, the end of the dungeon, because you're yeah. Because that's kind of how that works. So Sarducci either has to finish this guy off on his own or has to retreat and wait for you guys to come to your senses, unless he has remove fear. So that's the situation that we're in right now. And oh god, once again, Sarducci and he go at the same time.
Okay, so Sarducci knows that the staff of withering is not going to wither, but he does not want to change weapons at
Mm-hmm.
this point. So he's just going to use it as a staff. Because you know what I mean? Changing weapons gives him, but he's also doing a tactical retreat. So he's going to be swinging, but he's going to be walking backwards toward the door.
Okay. So that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna swing and
Yep.
then try and back up immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, fighting retreat.
Yep.
Okay, so he takes a swing, misses, but begins to back up. When he backs up, um, when he backs up,
Get up, back it in.
he sees this thing put its hands up like this, and several little glowing balls appear in front of him and
Oh,
fire
great.
out at Sarducci. And 16 damage.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no. I had 16 hit points.
Oh,
I'm at 0.
fuck.
Oh, you're dead.
Ah.
No.
0. 0 hit points. Sarducci falls.
So the bolts of energy smash into Sarducci's body, and he falls. Now, is he dead? Who knows? About 20 minutes go by, and Chuck and Buster find themselves a little bit disoriented, but now feeling a little bit better. But they are all the way back at the beginning.
God.
They find themselves all the way back at the beginning. You're literally in the first room, sweating and panting, and you realize that Sarducci is not with you.
Oh, good Jesus.
Where's Sarducci? Did he not come with us?
Maybe he finished them off. He
I
took all
guess.
the loot for himself. I can't have that.
Run back.
Yeah.
Even though I've taken all the loot for myself the entire time.
Exactly. All right. So are Chuck and Buster gonna try and make
Yeah.
their way back through?
Yeah.
Okay.
And at this point the scroll on the door has gone again. So I'm assuming unless we find ourselves with an encounter on the path of making it there, I'm gonna place Buster right outside the door.
Okay. Yeah, you're
Didn't you,
able to make
didn't you
your
say
way
you can use
back
that scroll
with
twice a day?
let me
Twice a
just
day,
make
yeah.
sure. Yeah. What's that, Dan?
No, I got
Nothing.
my answer.
I'm
No.
just muttering to myself incoherently.
No. I had asked the question and he answered it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this time, before Buster goes ahead and places it on the door, he's going to grab that brave potion out of his pack and take a swig.
Okay.
I don't
You
know if it has multiple things or not, but if it does, I will give a swig to Chuck.
yeah, it's you feel like it's a big enough potion that you can take a about half of it, and you feel like you could probably take about half of it.
All right, let's try that one again.
So you take a big swig of your bravery potion, and both of you feel emboldened. So place the scroll back onto the door.
Yep.
You do so, and of course, once
And this
again
time
the
I have my actual weapon.
okay, yeah. All right. So you're axed up. Place it, weapons ready. The door disappears. You see inside. You see that the other side of the sarcophagus have busted open, but more importantly, you see that Sarducci has joined John in the vat.
Oh, great.
So now Sarducci and John are to both bodies. So Sarducci is now suspended in this liquid.
Like Luke Skywalker in the back of the tank?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh, damn.
And
For
of course it is initiative. All right. Well, that means that Chuck Testa is up.
All right. Chuck has learned nothing. He is doing the exact same thing, yelling and charging.
sounds about right.
Ba, ba, ba.
Chuck yells charging to the dais in front of him, and he swings his sword, and of course, it does indeed find its mark, cutting into this withered, withered creature. It shrieks at you. It didn't like that very much. And Sarducci, covered in goo. It's
Got the boot.
it's Buster's. Buster's turn.
Buster.
It's Buster's move.
Buster's move,
Buster
yes.
move. Uh, Buster is going to enter the room, and he's going to cast Hold Person. I don't know if there is some kind of roll I have to make.
Yeah, unfortunately, this, once again, just like I told Dan, this guy, he is not actually I mean, he was a person, let's put it that way.
I thought
But
Hold
he's,
Person was just like humanoid.
I'm pretty sure that it doesn't work. It doesn't work, does it? I could be wrong, let
Because
me,
like holding an owlbear, yeah, obviously that's not.
yeah, yeah.
But like this guy's person shaped. Come
Let me look real quick.
So, guys, what you really need to do is find this guy's phylactery and destroy it.
on. Select a what?
Oh, am I not? Of course, it's actually not going to be in that book. Oh my goodness, I am. All right.
Welcome to the totally unprepared DM.
I mean, sometimes you gotta look up some spells in a book. What level is that as a cleric spell?
It is
There it is.
a level 2.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Not gonna work.
Not gonna work. And in fact,
Oh.
I'm gonna say that your character would he's a priest. He would
He knows
know that
that.
it's not gonna work. So I'll let you
Okay.
yeah, I'll let you do something else.
Cure light wounds. That is a contact spell because it says range of 0. Well, in that case, we charge.
Okay. We charge.
What do? We die.
And you hit. And once again, hack off more of this creature's witheredness.
Ew.
Yes, ew. Ew,
Ew.
ew. I know, right? Ew. Um, as you hit him, he attempts to
He attempts to what? What's this guy doing?
fall on his face is what he attempts to
he
do.
attempts to
Apparently.
grab you with his cold
Necrotic
hand.
touch. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy.
But he touches his
Grabs,
own dick.
he grabs himself.
Um, yeah, he tries to grab you with his frosty clawed hand. You dodge out of the way, and he smacks his hand hard into the vat that is holding your friends and a few other bodies in this gel something. When he smashes his hand into the vat, number one, his right hand just breaks off. But
Dub.
also, yeah, the vat like gets a crack in it. It doesn't explode or anything, but it's got a crack that's like now working its way up to the top. And it is initiative.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, Chuck. Let's go, Mr. Chuck.
Yep, I'm not seeing anything extra. All right, I'm just sticking with the plan. I am hitting him with my pointy stick.
Pointy stick.
Pointy stick.
Doing that pointy
Ooh.
stick thing.
Yep, that
You
that
do the
pointy,
big old
that
pointy stick thing,
yeah.
and you hack more matter off of this withered creature's disgusting body. It's starting to look pretty rough. You've ripped off of it's part of its
Like it
cloak.
wasn't like it didn't look rough before.
Yeah, now
I
you can see
can't
it's like
tell.
its rib cage is all exposed and some of its ribs are all like broken off and stuff. It's really looking crazy now. And Buster.
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 He's busting.
He's
Actually, he's not busting.
No, he's not busting. Not this time. Let's see. The uh, the creature shrieks again. However, this time your characters are protected. They're feeling not afraid. They don't shit their pants and run. And it
Excellent.
is initiative. Oh, jeez. And Chuck and Buster both go.
To move. Oh, got him that time.
Oh my
Oh no!
goodness.
Hey.
That is a powerful blow. And
Bustin makes him feel good.
Busting
Bustin
makes me feel good.
definitely. And the two together, their blows together,
Oh no!
absolutely just
No! They blowing together?
yes, they're blowing together. Uh, both of them strike practically at the same time. This desiccated creature is just torn apart by their blows, and you have defeated this guy. Now you stand in a room with this cracked vat and your friends. The vat actually is cracking, and before you know it, the whole front shatters, and your friends and this goo come spilling out into the room.
All right, Buster is going to cure light wounds on Sarducci.
You get to Sarducci, and he is basically just barely clinging to life. He's all cold and clammy and comatose. Your curative methods do bring him back just enough hit points so that he has 1 hit point,
Ooh.
and he kind of wakes up all covered in goo. But you realize that John is in the same state. He's not dead. He's almost dead, just in a covered in goo in almost like a comatose state.
Oh my god. I should have used my healing on him.
Sarducci.
Actually, I have 2. I don't need to.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah, I
say
don't have any.
Sarducci has 3, and he could. He actually Sarducci just reaches over and touches John on the shoulder. Unless that happens.
I
So
mean, we should probably just blow all of our cure light wounds if we have them.
yeah, so you you touch John, and now John has 2 hit points. John wakes up. The last
Sarducci.
thing that John remembers, John naked, by the way. Oh God, waking up as John.
Very, very nice. Very nice acting you got.
Good
Dude,
acting. My eyes
that
are
actor.
watering and shit.
There.
This is exactly how John is feeling right now. The last thing that he remembers is falling. So
Oh, oh. Where am I?
Sarducci's gonna waste one on himself.
okay. So did you get 5 more hit points back,
All
Why
right,
am I naked?
that's enough.
and starts to feel at least reasonable.
Walk. And then I'm gonna waste one on John.
Okay. You also give John 5 hit points, and so
There we
John's
go.
starting to feel a little bit better too, kind of starting to come around.
Let's see. Oh
You
John,
my. What
if you
what
want to be
happened?
totally naked, I have your boots.
Uh ah, thank you, friend. Uh I'm not sure I'd want to be clothed in this goo. Where are we?
So,
Oh, let's see. Buster's gonna take a tapestry out of his bag of holding and give it to John to wrap around himself. Ugh, have some decency, buddy.
so
Thank you.
you tried to jump at the pit, and you missed, and you fell. That was Chuck. Should I tell him? Yeah, I should tell him. That
Yeah.
that was a year ago.
A year?
A year ago.
It's like how you measure time. It's a bunch of days. It's like really long.
I know what a year is.
So, a few
How?
weeks ago, we we were here in a town not far from here. I found your boots in a shop, and we bought your boots. Which, by the way, again, here are your boots. You won't be
I've
naked.
got my. Thank you. I've got the tapestry. I've got.
Anyway, you must have fallen somewhere and were caught by that and put into the goo.
Interesting.
And then we
I feel like
came,
I was in a nightmare where everything just went
we
black.
we came and tried to save you, and I got put into the goo. And then these guys, and by the way, this is a Buster.
How's
Buster
it
at
going?
Cherry. They must
Thank
have
you, bud.
defeated the guy. And oh, by the way, some along the way, Chuck got sucked right before we got into the room.
um,
Oh my.
Yes,
I
indeed.
I'm sad I missed that.
But we we have a place back in the city. We should probably go to the city.
Yes, let's get out of here. Not
Oh,
before I look around for some more beer money.
that's what I was gonna say. I was about to super check this room.
ah, yes. The room.
Is my
Super
staff
check.
still around?
Yes, your staff is still around. Yeah, all of it wasn't 20 minutes. All of Sarducci's stuff is still there.
Okay,
Uh,
good.
as far as John's stuff, I'm probably gonna have to. I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna have to make
gonna
some
have to.
rolls to see to see exactly what John was able to recover or or not.
Oh, I had so much stuff too.
Yeah, yeah.
I was actually loaded. Um,
Actually, you know what else? You know what else? Now that we're not like fighting that guy anymore,
mhm.
I have a very strong feeling that that bejeweled dagger would have made short work of the lich.
Yeah, that is a good
I
point.
have I have a feeling.
Well, there is a golden jewel encrusted chalice that appears to match the dagger. So As far as things that are just in the room that you don't have to like super duper search as in uncover secret things, um, there's that golden chalice. It is jewel encrusted. If you search around the room, you also find a.
In the sarcophagi as well, by the way.
Mhm. Oh yeah, yeah. You also find a crystal orb. So like a basically a crystal ball. And
Oh, whoops.
let me do something here. What were those rolls? Oh,
What
what?
rolls?
I was
What rolls?
checking for
Oh,
secrets.
those there they are. Why is that not? Huh.
Trying to find that hidden loot, like another bag of holding in a wall somewhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why that didn't populate in the chat over there. Just roll 20 being like
Weird.
just stupid. Okay, so Buster Cherry, Chuck, Tesla. Da, da, da. All right. Okay, so you guys searching around. So before I get to that, first thing, foist things foist. Go ahead and somebody go ahead and roll me a couple of percentiles.
Wait, did that really just?
Uh, that is what the fuck?
Wow! Holy shit!
No, fuck off.
Well,
Huh?
interesting.
God damn.
Aha!
Roll 20.
Roll A20.
No, no, no. I'm saying as in roll
Oh,
20. The
roll
fucking
20.
website is
Yeah,
obviously
fucking
has some crazy.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what the hell that was supposed to be. That didn't work. No, maybe try and just roll one like separately. All three of you go ahead and roll. Let's do that.
Straight
All
60.
right, that's better. The 60. That's good. That's good. Okay. Give me one more, somebody.
A D hundo.
Yep.
D
Keep them coming.
Keep them coming, you say? Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I can keep them coming.
Yeah. Feel like
60 and
three
61.
more maybe. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Up. I think that's it. That's it. I think that's what I needed.
Hold the
Okay.
presses.
Um. Interesting. Where's that? So Dan got some good rolls. Since Dan got some good rolls, I'm gonna have Dan go ahead and roll. Um. Go ahead and roll. 1d8. Okay.
Oh,
In the room, there is a total of 1,000 gold.
oh my god.
1,000 gold.
Mm, and then
1,000 gold. 1,000,000
Million
valor.
dollars. I need to
and then
rewatch Austin
let's
Powers.
see.
God, what good
And then
movies.
somebody roll me a d8.
Bang.
Okay. There is a potion. We're gonna call it brown. It's a brown potion.
Brown potion.
Light
Ew.
brown.
I'm not drinking that.
A light brown potion. And then, let's see. Somebody go ahead and roll. Um, roll another d8. Somebody roll me a d8. Actually, somebody roll me a d8, and then somebody else roll me another d8. So 2 people roll me d8s.
Dan, Garrett, you've got it.
Got it.
Okay. 4,
7,
7.
5.
Okay. There is okay. Somebody Dan, roll me a d6. Okay. And somebody else roll me a d10.
Hey.
We both got the
We
10.
both got the 10.
Damn.
Fucking roll.
That
Excellent.
that's a no that's a hard 10 is what that is. That
A
is
hard
a hard
10. Practically an 11. Breaks the table.
All right. So there is a potion, there is a ring, and there is a rope. But it's like a fancy rope. It's a nice rope.
You said robe with a B?
Rope.
A rope.
R-O-P-E.
Fancy
Rope.
rope.
Fancy
And
rope.
what color is the potion?
The potion is light brown.
Another light brown
So-
potion.
No, that's
Or-
the first
or the
potion. That was
first one, okay.
that's included with those. So there's in total there's 1,000 gold, a light brown potion, a ring, and a rope.
You know what
But
the opposite of what the opposite of a fancy rope is?
what's that?
I'm afraid. I'm afraid not.
Afraid not. Yes, true. And then Buster Cherry also found a secret catch that has gems in it. Go
Okay.
ahead and roll me a d8.
And,
There are 3 gems in a secret catch.
excellent.
So that's your total treasure haul for this room.
What?
After
Describe the ring.
thoroughly. Let's see. Describe the ring. What is the ring like? Is there anything special about this ring?
It's circular. It goes on your
the most
finger.
mundane ring you've ever seen in your life. You almost discard it.
Nothing. Yeah, it's just it seems pretty normal. It's pretty uninspired. Just a silver ring.
Okay, silver ring. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see. Does okay, Buster kind of wants to keep the bag of holding with the stuff he's looted in the dungeon, but he's all about you know, splitting up the rest of it, including
Sharing the
the shield.
wealth.
Sure. I'll take
Okay,
some
so
gold.
here's the thing. We actually have 100 gold pieces from another room, so we actually have 1,100 gold instead of 1,000.
Sure.
So are we splitting it 3 ways or 4 ways?
Depends on how much of John's stuff was in the room. Was
Oh
John
yeah.
bare
Let's.
ass naked? That's the question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
John was
yeah.
bare
How much?
ass naked. So let's
Oh, wait a minute.
see.
Were there any was there any clothes, any actual clothes in the sarcophagi?
Uh, n- nothing that was okay.
Could we wrap him in the robes that the guy had on?
I mean, you probably could wrap him in some crappy robes. Might not be
Ew.
too
I'll,
bad. All
I'll
right,
I'll take the
so
tapestry, thank you.
all right, so let's see what we've got. All right, so
The only thing is John's codpiece.
I'm not gonna worry about the short sword and the dagger because those are easily replaceable. John's magic sword is there.
Yes.
So he keeps his magic sword.
Okay.
Let's see.
What about the cloak?
The cloak. The cloak is gone.
No.
Unfortunately.
What
Elven
was that?
cloak is gone. It
That
was
the
an
cloak.
elven cloak, which was pretty
Only
nice, you
seen
know.
on a
Uh,
1 in 6.
Yeah. So elven cloak is gone. The purple potion is still there.
Okay.
Um let's see. I'm gonna say all of his money is gone, other than what's the money that you found in
Sure.
the room.
That's pretty
That
logical.
yeah, that tracks. And then I'm gonna say that some of his other stuff is in there, like maybe his armor and a backpack with some of his stuff in. Again, most of his stuff is pretty replaceable, so but I'll say the two main things is he definitely has his sword, but he lost the cloak. So that's
Okay.
that's where John is, and he lost all his money.
But keep everything else.
Keep everything else, yeah.
All right. I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah,
Uh
John is actually able. His some of his clothes are in here, so he's got armor and stuff. So he's able to kind of get dressed and pull himself together a bit.
yeah. Now,
Sarducci actually accidentally touches him with the staff of withering.
Whoops, I didn't mean it,
yeah,
man.
I wonder if John actually aged a year or if some like freaky time ship.
That's hard to tell because I'm assuming John's a fairly young guy, so aging a year, it's probably
Yeah.
it's not something that's really going to show up too much. So hard to say. Hard to say if he aged a year or not. But
Um
he definitely doesn't remember anything. The very last thing he remembers is
So if
falling.
we if we so if we don't give John any money, we split it by 360. If we do give John money, it's like 245.
Now, I may be a rogue, but I come from nobility. I have honor. I thank you all for rescuing me. You can keep whatever you found.
All right. Well then,
We're
All right.
we're
splitting
not giving
three
any we're not
ways.
we're not giving anything to the wizard though, because the wizard's gone.
Yeah,
The
he's
wiz-
he's out of there. I mean,
Oh, fuck that
listen,
guy. Gotta
listen. If
stay
you're not
around for the final boss if you want the
exactly,
loot.
yeah. If you want the
yeah.
loot, you gotta be here. So there's
Okay.
yeah. He's not here.
So
There's no harm in that.
that's 366 gold per person.
Okay.
There
Now,
is a brown potion, a ring, a rope, and 3 gems. I would say we each get a gem. What color are those gems?
Uh,
Should we roll for that?
we'll go ahead and since we're at the end here, uh, I'll go ahead and we'll say that when you make it back to town, You figure out something about those gems. You get things appraised. So each of you go ahead and roll a percentile, and I'll tell you how much your individual gem is worth, or how much you're being offered anyway. So, Jesus
God damn.
I may have had a couple more gems on me.
Yeah.
God damn.
Okay, so and if you're wanting to sell them, then you can do that at this time. So Chuck's gem is worth 500 gold pieces. Sarducci's gem is also worth 500 gold pieces. Let's see, you had 9 gems.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide right now if I want to just outright sell them to make it easier. But I am a
Uh,
dwarf, so I kind of like. I like.
Let's see. Okay, let's shut down. Hang on, let me see. Just don't.
Question about the scroll portals. Since it says twice per day, does that mean it's a reusable thing?
What's that?
I wanted to know if I have to get rid of my scroll portals or not, because it says twice per day use, but usually scroll spells, you know, don't stick around forever.
No, I think this one actually has it's got charges, so it doesn't stick. It's not forever, but it is it's until the charges run out, and you haven't.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, because I mean a normal scroll, like a spell scroll or whatever, you read it and it's done. But no, these don't. Scroll magic item scrolls that have like a multiple use don't work like that. They work like other things where they have charges.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
in total, your gems would be worth, if I'm calculating right, 2920.
2920.
So 2,920 gold.
Huh. It's an okay amount. What about my large, possibly magical diamond that we pulled out of that golem?
Oh, the big diamond?
Oh, by the way, we probably would have. Hold on. Yeah, uh, before we sold anything,
Mm-hmm.
we probably would have waited a couple days so that I could charge up a couple detect magics,
Ah, yes.
and we probably cast detect. We probably put everything into a pile, cast detect magic to see what
Mm-hmm.
glowed.
Yeah.
So
Potion glows, ring glows, the crystal ball that you found glows,
The fancy rope?
um, the rope glows, and that big gem is worth 5,000 gold.
Holy shit.
the chalice and the dagger, do they glow?
The chalice and the dagger. Yes, yes, the chalice and the dagger do glow. Sorry.
Alright. I guess I'm going to sell off my bear felt that I have.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's see. So your pelts. We'll see.
And my 14 tapestries.
Oh, the tapestry. Oh yeah. Oh, I fucking forgot about those tapestries nearly.
I like to
Hmm.
imagine I just waltz into the shop.
Started throwing
And
shit out of the bag.
just pulling them out of the bag. The shopkeeper can't believe his eyes when more keep coming and coming and coming.
Nice. Let's see.
You know, that's what she said. When things just kept coming and coming and coming, she couldn't believe her eyes.
That's what she wished she could say.
Easier way to do that might be this.
Actually, while Steve's looking for that, I'm going to do a
Yes.
shout out real quick. Yeah, I'm going to
Yes,
shout
do
out.
a shout out.
Yeah,
Shout
so,
out.
Yeah, so if you're listening, I don't know if you're listening, if you're watching in the future or whatever. Last weekend I was at Pennsylvania Myths and Legends Festival up near Somerset and met some cool guys from the Sentinels Keep Gaming Society in Summerhill, Pennsylvania. They seem like they play old school D&D as well. They've got a place that they rent out where you can actually go and play live D&D. So if you're near Summerhill, check these guys out on Facebook. Like I said, Sentinels Keep Gaming Society. Sound pretty cool. They seemed like stand-up guys. So hey, shout out to you guys, and if you're listening, right on. Thanks for the like, and yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Right on. Sounds good. Let's see. Go ahead and go ahead and roll. Since we can go ahead.
14D100.
Yeah, I was gonna say since we can do it on here, go ahead and roll 30d10, Cameron.
Jesus Christ.
Huge and all over here. I got 1-1.
Wow.
Look at that.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice. All right. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, you got 3 10s on that.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Several 9s, not bad. Not bad.
And then go ahead and roll me 2 more d10.
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
God damn, if one of these tapestries is like a magic carpet, he just like
I mean-
flies away.
We knew they were magic. You know, for having 14 tapestries, it's lucky that only 2 of them had creatures trying to pop out and attack us.
This is true.
All right. So your tapestries and your furs all together are worth 21,500
Jesus Christ.
gold pieces.
21,500. Okay.
Yeah.
Buster become
Cherry.
unimaginably
like-
rich in an
Buster's
instant.
like, I own this town now.
Right, right.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so funny. Well,
Literally, Buster can retire. You can retire Buster.
Okay.
yes. Yeah, he played him for one dungeon adventure. Good to go. Well, you make it back to town. The thief, John, once again returned to your ranks and enriched with lots of fun stuff. On to your next adventures, possibly.
I want to know what all
And,
this magical stuff is, Steve. You're not getting out of this without telling us at least some of it.
well, who's got what? Who's taken what?
So we've got a potion, a ring, a rope, a ball, and a chalice and a dagger. And I'm
I want to
assuming
know what they do first.
the chalice and dagger are probably going to go together because they look similar together.
Well, let me ask this. Are you going to try them or are you going to pay to have the things identified? Because you can pay to have some stuff identified if you want.
You know, Buster has enough money to pay to get these damn things identified.
Yeah, but that's money that's going to be used for a lot of alcohol. If there's something that Buster has, it's time. And he's gonna try them out.
All right. So what are you doing? What are you trying?
Uh let's see. Because John is the rogue. Let's see.
Sarducci's going to try the rope.
Is there dual wielding in this edition?
Yeah, I technically allow dual wielding. It's basically the way that it works is just your second your offhand weapon. It has to be a weapon that you can use. It has to be equal to or smaller than your main
Yeah,
weapon,
yeah.
and you basically just get a -4 to hit
Yeah.
as an
Well,
offhand
since
penalty.
John is the rogue, he's going to get this jeweled dagger to at the very least try out.
Okay, the jeweled dagger is a +1 dagger.
That just looks fancy.
It's just a super fancy looking dagger. You probably sell it for a ton of money,
Okay.
but it is +1.
Uh let's get an estimate about how much money that would be.
What, to sell the dagger?
Yeah. If I were to
Um,
sell it, how much would be?
okay. Let's see. That's a kind of a big item to sell. Uh, okay. Uh, you're probably looking at about 3,000 for that dagger.
Not bad. Okay.
Sarducci, the rope is pretty easy to figure out because it's a rope and it's magic. It's
It's
obviously a rope of climbing.
Yeah, Sarducci's going to take the rope.
what does that mean?
What, a rope
You
of
throw it,
climbing?
you take it, you throw it up in the air, and it just goes up, and you just
Dude, a
climb.
rope of climbing is like one of the best magic items in the whole
Okay.
game. It's such a
Is that
good.
the one that goes into like the pocket dimension and you can just
Yeah,
like go
kind
out?
of. And you can just like
Mm-hmm.
attach it to
Oh yeah,
anywhere.
that
Like,
thing is broken as fuck.
oh yeah, it's such a
Mm-hmm.
good item.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Uh let's see. Buster is personally interested in that chalice. He's thinking
The
that there's a lot of booze that could be chalice.
Yeah, now the chalice glowed too, but you're really it's difficult to tell what the chalice does.
Just fill it with some water and hand it to somebody. Just drink this and see what the fuck happens.
Well,
They
before I
automatically turn into a lich and go undead. We have to kill them.
before I do that, I'm gonna pour some alcohol in it and drink for myself.
So you pour some alcohol in it, you pour some booze in it, some really strong, really good booze.
Hmm.
And what the fuck? It turned your booze into pure clean water.
What the fuck? My booze.
Well,
That's gross. Get this fucking chalice away
Like,
from me. I'm
ah!
worried about it.
And so that's what that chalice does. Basically, any liquid that you pour in it, it basically makes it clean water, safe to drink.
That's what my purify food spell is for.
I know.
That's lame.
Fucking
How
sucks.
much will I get for this chalice?
Probably a good bit. Again, I'm sure in the thousands if you're wanting to sell it. Definitely. In fact, if you sell them as a pair because they look like they're kind of meant to go as a pair, you probably get a decent amount.
Little
Nah,
bargaining
see, if you're a badass, what you use, you take that +1 dagger and you use it to slay your enemies and take their blood, put it into the chalice that turns it into
and
clear
drink it.
water, and then you drink that water.
That would
That
be
that
pretty badass.
Yeah.
that's how you do that.
I'll drink your water, bitch.
Okay. Uh,
What
let's-
about that crystal ball? What does it?
yeah, I was wondering.
What
the
does the crystal ball seem to do?
here's what
And
I
is there
gotta
an elephant?
here's
there
what
an
I gotta
elephant
check
on
about
the
the
bottom of that crystal ball?
ball. Here is what I gotta do about that. I gotta look and see something. Yeah, that's what I thought. The crystal ball is magic. Unfortunately, it's not usable by anyone currently in the party.
Ah, we know who can use it.
Yeah. So if you
The
want to
shopkeeper,
save,
that's who.
yeah, I was gonna say you could either sell it if you're trying to be nice, you want to save it for your arcane friend. That's up
Well,
to you, of course.
how much could we get from this crystal ball?
I mean, probably a decent amount, to be
Yeah,
perfectly honest.
how much could we get from this crystal ball?
It's it
Sarducci wants to know.
probably a lot. Probably a lot.
Okay, we're asking.
Well,
So
give me just a
we're
minute.
at, we're asking for the crystal ball.
For the
And I think I
crystal,
am going to sell the dagger and the chalice combo.
I'm gonna say the dagger chalice combo is probably gonna net you 10 grand.
10 grand.
Jeez,
Oh my
Jesus.
god.
I'm gonna say the crystal ball. Gosh, to be honest, that's probably gonna net you about 10 grand too.
Yeah.
Okay. So
If you're
everybody,
saying fuck it and
so
selling it, yeah, I imagine.
I'm gonna say that's 2,500 apiece then.
Oh, you're sharing the wealth on this?
Sarducci is not like a Sarducci's he's a priest.
Yeah.
He's not a like a dwarven priest, but he is more of a what do you call it?
He's
A
not one
Generous
of
man.
those people.
yeah. He doesn't have that kind of thing. Some of
Okay.
this money actually might go to
To
the
the
church.
church. Yeah,
That's the
likely,
kind of thing.
right?
Yeah. So that crystal ball is gone. That chalice and dagger are gone.
All right.
So
What about
we got the ring and the brown potion.
yes?
I guess the brown potion we have to like get appraised.
Well, no, we have to try it. Somebody's got to take a sip.
I mean, if you want to try it, go
Instant
ahead.
death.
I'll try it.
Yeah, let's give it to Brunchin. He'll try it. He'll try anything.
Go on, Brunchin. What say you?
All right, so Chuck is gonna try just a little sip of the potion.
Yeah.
This is
It
the light
actually,
brown one, right?
yeah,
All right.
it actually doesn't taste that bad. It tastes a little bit like root beer, and he feels like it made him get just a little bit bigger.
Wait.
It's like his like
Oh
boots are too
no.
tight. His like armor, it's like oh man, and like maybe he feels like he grew a little bit. So it is a
Large-sized
potion of growing.
You know, if I if
You
if I
know,
were if it were me, I'd just give that potion to Chuck, because what's better than Chuck Testa, but bigger Chuck Testa.
Yeah, right.
now does he ever return to like normal size, or is it just bigger a little
Well, you
bit?
have to drink the potion to find out, I guess. But
Well, no, I mean he drank it, so
He
if
got a little
if he got
sip.
a
He got a
little bit,
little bit bigger. Does he get a
if he
little
got a
bit
little bit
smaller
bigger,
eventually?
yeah, I guess eventually he gets a little bit smaller. Then
Ah,
he
okay.
goes back to normal. If he got a little tiny bit bigger, he gets so it's it's
permanent
not.
enlarging potion.
Yeah, it's it makes you big, but not forever.
Yeah. I wish it was a little bit taller. I wish it was a
The
ball.
ball. I wish it was bust. All right.
Yes.
I guess.
So I guess we get the ring then. So
Yeah.
this ring, this nondescript ring that glows.
Mhm.
It is a ring of fake magic. Will detect it,
Yeah,
but actually
according
has
to
no other effect.
the book, a potion of
It's a
growth causes the user to grow to twice their normal size, temporarily increasing strength and giving the ability to inflict double damage on any successful hit.
Oh wow,
So
that
that's not bad.
that
you
ring.
get big.
That ring is a ring of glowing. That's what it is.
Ring of glowing.
Could
It's
be.
a ring of glowing
Buster's gonna put it on and find out.
Buster puts it on.
and glows.
Unfortunately,
Buster can never take it off because it
with
was
all
actually
the good
cursed.
treasure that you got,
Oh
it
no.
seems that you found a cursed item.
Oh my god, it was cursed.
It doesn't, in fact, come off. And what you
Oh no.
find out is Buster has put on a ring of weakness.
No, not on
Oh
Buster.
no.
Ah!
Oh no.
When this ring is put on, the wearer becomes weaker, and his or her strength score becomes 3
Three?
within.
What?
I've
Oh
gotta I've
my
gotta go
god.
find a priest to get this fucking appraised and
Yeah,
like get it
it
off of me.
comes. Yeah, so 3 within 6 rounds, within a minute, your strength just drains away.
Oh my god, I can
Oh my
barely
The wearer
god.
stand.
has a penalty of -3 on to hit and damage rolls. In combat, any successful hit will still
Oh
do
my god.
at least 1 point of damage.
At
The
least one.
wearer cannot take this ring off.
Like no
Uh,
matter what, can I not get it like
well,
magically removed?
a remove curse spell is basically what you got to do.
Oh my god.
So I don't know.
Actually,
I will
Are you
pay the money to get this removed.
guys high enough level
well,
to is that
well,
something that you guys have access to? It might
what,
be.
remove curse?
It's not
Well,
Yeah,
it
something you wrote on
depends.
my character
Because
sheet,
guess
that's for
what?
sure.
We finished. We finished. This is level up live, dude.
it is. You did.
It's time to get some. It's also time to get some experience.
It is.
Um,
Well,
but
I'll
but
throw that experience. It's I'll do
so
the level
so
up thing
maybe
off air.
so maybe next time we'll have
Yeah,
enough experience to level up to get that ring off you.
to get
But
that
if we
ring
don't,
off.
but if
True.
we don't, there is another option.
Isn't
I don't have a spell for it, but I have
Oh,
a
am I
knife.
losing a finger?
We
I
could
will
literally just
lose a finger
chop
to get
that
this off.
we could chop a finger off this guy to get that ring off.
I'm just trying to see
Although,
here.
dude,
Hmm.
you have so much money. Why do you need all the strength? At this point, you could literally retire and
Retire
have
and just
people wait on you.
could do that.
Oh
Or I could lose
yeah.
a finger.
Technically, Sarducci should be able to actually just pray for remove curse and then just do it. It's
Oh,
a
really?
third level spell. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Actually,
so
both of
that
you should be able to just. I mean, even
then yeah.
technically, Buster could just pray for it himself. I think. I'm almost positive. Because remember, with
Can
priests, it's more
can you
like
can you remove the curse from yourself?
probably. Yeah, I think you can.
So I can okay.
So, yeah. It's actually not as big of a. It's kind of a womp womp for a minute,
Womp
and then you
womp.
go, oh wait, I can just ask my god to,
Hmm.
So
fix
no,
this up.
what you do is you keep that ring so you can give it to somebody that you really don't like.
Yeah, exactly. That that you could definitely do.
Oh
Oh,
God! If you're deaf enough, you could slip it.
Oh wait, I didn't mean to do
yeah, I
that.
was wondering if I could just that's a haha fuck you thing.
What did you
First,
just do?
for for a second, I I I meant to get I meant to go to I hit the wrong thing. I meant to go yeah. I meant to go there. I actually like hit the ending and started to end the
Oh.
ending. Like the ending of the
Oh God.
I'm like, wait, it's getting late. I'm tired.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can wrap this up. Who wants what?
Well, Sarducci took that rope.
Yeah,
I mean, he
that's
just took the rope.
that's fine.
That's all he
Take the rope.
wants. That's all. And
Um,
whatever gold that he got. So
Yeah. I'll
can
take the potion.
anyone use the shield that I found? Because it really doesn't mesh well with Buster, nor does it mesh with John.
I can use shields. What does it do? Is it
It is
the
a shield saving throw versus death to deflect one melee attack per round. So every round, if you get hit, you can make a death saving throw, and if you're successful, it doesn't hit you, or if it hits less. Um, but yeah, I've got a two-handed battle axe, and
Yeah.
rogues cannot use shields.
It doesn't work well with the two-handed sword, but it would work well with the sword +1 plus versus the dragon sword.
dragons? That's what I usually use anyway.
Ah, yeah. Oh yeah, because I guess that's the magic sword. So yeah, it
Mhm.
actually pairs
Yeah,
wonderfully with that.
you
Then
can
sure.
just go ahead and take it.
I will
And
take
in
it.
fact, holy crap, with that shield, it really just makes Chuck a fucking beast.
Yeah,
Is it that technically a magic shield?
yeah.
Yes.
All right. So what
And
do you even call it?
that's magic shield of deflection, saving throw versus death to deflect one melee attack per round.
Actually, the easiest way to do this.
And then -2 AC as well.
Oh.
Yeah, Chuck's is actually going to be a beast.
That would
Yeah,
bring me
yeah,
to
that's what. Yeah.
-3.
oh my God.
-3.
And if he's using that sword and that shield and then takes a sip and then takes a drink of that potion,
Let go.
my
Yeah,
God.
nutty.
My
Yeah,
God.
in your treasure, I just went ahead and copy and pasted the shield thing.
Oh,
Uh,
I went ahead and deleted it before you even said that. So
Did
well,
you?
no, what
Okay.
I'm saying is in Chuck's. I before you deleted it, I
oh,
copied it
you got it before.
from
Okay.
yours, and I literally just pasted it into.
Uh, Well, I'm not seeing it. I was editing my treasure right as you said that, so hopefully it saved. Let me refresh. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
In there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Considering everything else, crystal ball. I think we just sell it and split the money.
Yeah.
The ring of weakness. I literally don't care what we do. We can throw it in a pile of mud or a puddle of mud. Leave some poor bastard to find it.
Yeah. Hey, this looks great. I'm gonna give it to my grandma. It actually doesn't do anything
Actually, no.
because the grandma already has 3 strength. So
Yeah. Hope grandma doesn't find herself in a mischief.
Increases grandma's strength to 4 for
yeah,
some reason.
right,
Let's go.
right.
Ring of grandpa.
It's so funny.
Okay.
So
and
yeah, if you
then-
sell the, we'll go ahead and say that if you sell the crystal ball, that's just another 10 grand to split between your characters,
Okay.
and then I will handle the experience and stuff. And next time we play Level Up Live, your characters will be leveled up, and Cameron has 2 characters now. So
I
you
do.
can choose between John and Buster Cherry.
That is. And they're also both level 5. So actually no, John's level 7. Mind. But they're both fun characters. I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that settles it. Everyone is pretty rich now. Especially
Yeah.
Buster. I'm gonna have to
And
find a use.
I just realized I still have I have 3 blue gems, 2 rubies, a silver ring, and a small door box, and a shiny pearl that I haven't sold yet. That I'm just
Oh,
carried around with me.
yeah. So you still got a bunch of stuff that you could probably go ahead and sell. Because I don't think any of that's magical. I think it's all just like sellable treasure.
Stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So cool.
All
Well,
right.
I am going to go ahead and end the stream because it's getting late.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
if you are still watching, thank you for watching. Again, we're the Dicks in the Dark. This has been our Dungeons and Dragons game. Smash like. Please subscribe. Ring the bell. Share. All that stuff. Hope you enjoyed. Next time, we hopefully will be back with our main campaign, Up and Away. And I've got a bunch of exciting stuff for that. So please catch us next week, likely around the same time on Tuesday. And we will see you then. Goodbye.
Later.